So what's actually insane is that this free AI built this store and it's already done 1.6, almost $1.7 million in sales. And we're turning this entire thing into an exitable company that I've been documenting with case studies over and over, revealing everything all on my channel. And if you're new here or you're a beginner and wanting to get into the Shopify and e-commerce space, you actually clicked on a diamond in the rough, because I'm going to show you exactly how to copy me and use the same free AI to build your store. I've been doing this full time for over 7 years now, which is absolutely crazy to think about. But this AI is definitely the best and most simple way to start. It's on a great converting theme. If you look here, we've got a 3.04% conversion rate and constantly increasing. It's already going to include your products for you with the suppliers linked. So essentially by the end of this video, you're going to be ready to start selling today. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is go into the software that actually builds out this AI. I'm gonna walk you through everything, no questions unturned here. It's gonna be start to finish. It's not gonna take very long at all. This is a free software within a partnership between me and Shopify. So if you can see right in the background here, you've got the Shopify plaque for 100,000 orders and a live order count going for this exact store. So Shopify partnered with me to teach you guys as best as I possibly can for free. So that's when we came up with this custom theme and custom store builder to help you guys accelerate your learning. So the link to the software will be down below in the description, and all I have to do is follow along. So the first thing that we need to do is pick our niche. This doesn't really matter all too much if you don't really know what you want to sell yet, whether it's clothing, pets, tech, home, sports, or you need inspiration. This is just going to give it a starting point, load certain products onto your store for you, and then also upload all of the images for your homepage and all that stuff, depending on the niche that you pick. It's all completely changeable. It is your store 100%. You can make changes all the time. You can switch up your niche. It doesn't matter at all. So if you don't know, pick the one that you resonate with the most. So for this, I'm just gonna go with pets, and then you gotta put in your first name here, so Austin. Then you're gonna type in your email, so Rabin Shopify Store at gmail.com, and then click on claim your store. All right, so now we move on to the second step, which is just picking the color. So the color is like the background type of thing for your niche, right? So whatever vibe you're going for. So green, orange, blue, red. I'm gonna go with blue on this one. Totally up to you. Once you selected whichever color that you want, you're just gonna click on next. It's gonna bring you to pick a banner. So what banner do you want on your homepage? Do you want this image? Do you want this? Which one do you think is the best vibe for what you're going for? And again, you can change all of this, so it's not that big of a deal. I like this one the best. I like curvature on the websites, so we're gonna click on this one. Now the AI is building the store, so it's setting everything up for you. It's adding all the products, it's doing all that stuff. It's getting the background images, the layout, everything. All right, so now our store is ready. What we have to do now is click on claim my store. And now we're gonna land on this page where we have to create our Shopify account. You obviously need a Shopify account to, run a Shopify store. Pretty straightforward. But the good news here is that you get 3 days for free on the Shopify trial. And then also right now, at the time of filming this, they have 90 days for $1 per month. So you have $4 essentially to run your store for 3 months and 4 days, which is a special discount for this partnership. So it's super cheap to run your Shopify store. You don't have to really worry about paying for the full Shopify plan, which is $39 a month, because you have about 3 months to make sure everything is working and you're actually making money off of this. And if not, you can just cancel. So we'll click on create a Shopify store. So you need to use an email that you have not used with Shopify before. That's the point of this partnership, is to get new people onto Shopify. So if you've already had a store before, just use a different email that you haven't used on Shopify. And something that a lot of people ask me about with this builder, you should be using your email that you use to sign up for the builder so that they can link and sync onto your store to be able to upload the theme and the custom store. So let's type it in here and click yes or next. Now you just have to create your account, start your free trial, enter your password, create the Shopify account. Start for free, stay for $1. You get a free 3-day trial again, and then it's $1 a month for the first 3 months, which is 97% off apparently. And then you can obviously cancel this anytime. So this has to be done, and you do have to subscribe. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to actually start selling on your store. And we also can't transfer the theme and the custom store to you. So I'm just going to enter the credit card information and hit subscribe. All right, so now you're going to get to this page where it says you're subscribed, but you got to select your plan. There's basic, grow, and advanced. Honestly, we don't have to worry about grow or advanced at all. We just need to go with the basic. 1, it's the cheapest. And 2, you don't need to go into grow or advanced until you're really making a lot of sales on your store. and the actual percentage difference of credit card processing makes sense. So what I recommend is just going to try basic. Now you're going to enter your business address. A lot of people ask me if you have to have like an LLC or like a business address that's separate from your home address. You do not. This is just to have your records and documents sent to when you're filing taxes if you're making a lot of money. And no, this will not be shown to customers as well. So this is just the Shopify account business settings. So all you have to do is really plug in your home address and then click on save. Now it's going to bring you to this page where it's like, where can we help you set up? It doesn't really matter at all. We're going to click on skip. They're just asking like a questionnaire here, and you don't need to give them that information. All right, so now we've got our store set up. So what we want to do is go back onto that tab for the software. So we've created the Shopify account. We did the free trial. We signed up. Now we're going to click on next. Now we need to link the Shopify store. So what we need to do is take our Shopify URL and plug it in right here and paste it. So we have a button for you there, and you can click on it. All you're going to do is copy and paste your URL. So just this little address at the top. Go back onto this tab, paste it in, and then we're gonna hit on save. After that's saved, click on next. All right, so now we need to add the app Zendrop. And so what Zendrop does is it uploads all of the products onto your store for you, and it has them linked onto their supplier, which is Zendrop. So I use them for all of my drop shipping and e-com store as a supplier. Recently just moved with that other brand into their private 3PL, which is super nice. It's like 2 to 4 days shipping time. So when you're building out the store, you don't have to even think about finding a supplier for the products that you're selling. It's already going to be linked on there for you. It's going to be great shipping times and great rates, which is really, really nice. So that's what the purpose of this is. We're just going to click on add winning products. It's going to bring us to the app store. We should already be logged in with the account that we just created on Shopify. And then we're going to click on install. Then it's going to give you this Shopify page or redirect it to here. And then you're just going to click on install. Now we have to approve the subscription for Zendrop. And so I get a ton of questions about this as well. It says up to a maximum of $79. So the way Zendrop actually bills is how many products that you have on your store. So 0 to 10 products, it is completely free. If you want to add a bunch of more and use them as a supplier, then it costs a monthly subscription. Again, a lot of questions about that, but that's how that works. So you're not going to get charged the $79. That is just the maximum that they charge if you've got like 500 plus products. So then we're just going to click on approve. Then we've created our Zendrop account and it's installed on our Shopify store. Just click on continue onboarding and it's going to bring us back to the next page here. So we're just going to click on receive store since we just added the Zendrop app. We already did that. All right, so now we're on the final step. We're almost there. We just have to go live. So we're going to click on this button. And now what's happening on the back end, and it might take like a minute or so here, is it's plugging in all the products with the descriptions already there for you, the entire theme, everything that we just talked about of what this AI actually builds. It's just being plugged into your store right now. So once it's done, you're just going to hit on next. All right, so congrats, your store is ready. It's done, it's uploaded. So what we need to do now is remove your password. So removing the password, what it does is basically allow your website to be accessed by people on the internet. If you have the password still on it, then they can't access your store. This is not a password for your account or anything like that. It's literally just so people can visit your store. And if you don't want to do this for some reason, it's whatever, and you're not ready to start selling or make it public, it's totally fine, but recommend removing it because you'll probably forget about it. The link will take you to your store access, and then we're going to turn it off. So again, it's for visitors with the password. If you want to do like a special drop or something to access your website, but we don't want to do that. We want as many people as we possibly can to come onto our website. And then now it's online, open to everyone. Then we'll go back to the store builder and click on make my first sale. Now it's want to jump right in. So I have a free 8-hour course on my YouTube channel, which you're already on. So you can watch that if you want to, and it'll cover everything like you could possibly think of, A to Z. And so if you want to do that, you can do that here. But now your store is ready. So now if you go into your Shopify on the back end, we can see on the sales channels under online store and themes, we've got the Zendrop theme. So it's been added on here. And here we can see that the image hero banner that we chose is uploaded. All right, so now what we want to do is change a couple things. Again, you can fully customize your store, and I'd recommend doing it in some sort of layout like mine. So what we're going to do is just take a look at what my product pages look like, and then we're going to copy it basically onto that theme we just created. So let me pull this up for you. Let's go to a product page. All right, so here is the product page that is doing really, really well and converting. So this is basically what we're going to copy in terms of layout wise onto the new store. So on your Shopify dashboard, you're going to see this. We're back on the themes and online store. We're going to click on customize. And now it's going to take you to the Shopify backend editor. This is where you can change everything about your website, what it looks like, what it says, all that stuff, any apps that you want to add. This is all done here. So what we need to do is click on the top. In the view section, we're going to go to products and click on default. So you can see your products are already added on here. And again, you can change them to whatever you want. You can completely change the niche if you want to, but we want to copy this layout. So The first thing that we want to do is go into the product information. So we've got our title here, our star ratings. This is an app that I'll talk about a little bit later, but we've got title, small text, price, urgency text, all of these things. Basically all the ones without little icons here, like this one, and this one are apps on the Shopify store, but the rest are already built into the theme for you. So now on our store, we want to do the same exact thing. So we want to go into the product information section, which is like right here. And we want to copy this pretty similarly. You can do whatever you want, obviously, but we want to have the layout look just as nice as this one. So to make it easier and just look at this, what I like to do is have the star ratings from an app, which again, we'll talk about later, but then you're going to need the title, which is built into the theme. So if you don't have the title, which you already definitely should, what you would do is click on this little icon and then you'd click on title. Mine's already in there, so it's not going to show up. But basically have the title there. We have a little text. You don't have to have this. This is just like a little thing to put like a note for what kind of product you're selling, or maybe a marketing angle. If you don't need that, after that, we're gonna have price and urgency text. So this is our main offer right now. Buy 2, save 16, buy 3, save 40. We have a size chart involved here because it's clothing. A variant picker, which is automatically gonna be there if your product has multiple variants. This text is a custom one. So if we're out of stock in a certain color or product, they can shop all the other ones. Then we have our buy buttons underneath. So we've got our add to cart and buy the Shopify pay. Below that, I have a custom app for cross-selling. So if they want to bundle and save on other polos, then we've got icon with text. Then we've got 3 different collapsible rows, which I think is really important to tighten things up a little bit. It makes it look a lot cleaner. So the description, because no one really wants to read like a massive description, you'd put that here. Size and fit. So this is specific for clothing, but depending on what your product is and what you're trying to sell, you can add another collapsible row. And then returns and exchanges of your company. So how long do they have to return the product? And then we also have the option to add a sticky cart. So when you scroll, it'll pop up like this, which I do think helps with conversion. So you can add that in as well right here. And then below that, for the layout, if it makes sense for your company or brand or whatever you're selling and you have multiple collections, I like to put a collection list here. So all you'd have to do if you wanted to add that specifically, you just click on this dot, click on collection list, assign them to which collection, and then it'll show up right there. Below that on the landing page, I've got the Instagram account. If you don't have one yet, that's totally fine, but you can add your Instagram account here. I think it adds a lot of social proof and is really important. So if you do, or when you open up your Instagram account and link it to your Shopify store, you should definitely have that somewhere on the product page, as well as the homepage. Below that section, we've got product reviews. So all the reviews of the product from people, and then the footer. And that is pretty much it. You can customize all of these sections. So your text on your store. So for example, here, you're gonna see the quick links here. Just change all of that text to something like this or whatever you need. Your brand logo included in there, everything. This is a nice optimized layout that converts really, really well. Now, once you've copied that exact layout, we want to add some apps onto your store. These are totally optional and it's whatever works for you and your brand and what personally that you're selling. But for me, I'm just going to quickly cover the apps that I'm using. So Alia is great. Alia is an email SMS pop-up app. You won't really need this right in the beginning, but it does attribute a lot of the revenue, $67,000 in the last 30 days. The Zendrop app is automatically going to be on there. That is the supplier. I'll cover that in a second. The upsell app that I was showing you was the essential upsell app. It's pretty good. There is a cart upsell app as well. If you want to use this, I'm currently using this one. It's Upcart Cart Drawer. It's pretty good. It works with the theme really well. We have a post purchase as well. So when someone gets to the thank you page after they've already purchased, it tries to upsell them something else at a discount. The review app that I'm using that you can see on the website is Okendo. I think it works really well with clothing brands. I think it fits in perfectly and they've got great options for it. But some alternatives would be judge.me or Looks, and both of those have free plans available. The Instagram app is InstaFeed, and we've got a bunch of random ones on here, testing and also bulk orders and back-end things that you don't really need to know about, especially if you're just starting out. And then for email marketing, I recommend using OmniSend. But the couple apps in the beginning are really just going to help you out with upsells and conversion rate. One important app that I do want to talk about is Zendrop. So it does all of your fulfillment for you. And if you got it through the store builder, the products are already linked to them as the supplier. So when you click into the app, you'll see your dashboard. It's probably not going to look like this because you're not making any sales yet, but all of your products that are linked onto your store are going to be here under My Products. And whenever you need to add a new product, you can click on Find. You can drop it in from AliExpress. You can add anything that you want in their catalog onto your store. Again, all of the supplier elements to it, which Zendrop covers, will be done for you. So then when you you go into your orders, you can see that we've got some orders here. Then when you go into your orders and you start making some sales, they will automatically be fulfilled. All you have to do is click on the daily fulfillment checkbox. It'll fulfill them all automatically for you. You don't have to worry about shipping. You don't have to worry about even fulfilling the orders at all. Zendrop's going to cover that for you, and it's going to send all the information in terms of like tracking and order fulfillment directly to the customer. So you don't have to focus on that at all. You just have to focus on marketing and making sales. So if you copied this and followed along step by step, you've got your store completely built out for you and it's ready to start selling today. You just have to make sure that your payments are set up in the settings section. That way you can start accepting payments and the money goes directly into your bank account. This is by far the easiest way to set up your store with AI on a high converting theme completely for free. If you've got this completed and set up and you're ready to fully dive in with all the ad strategy, all of the ad creatives that you need to run, all the tiny minute settings that you need to scale up your store, make sure to check out all the other videos on my channel. I cover everything completely for free. If you guys want additional help, you should join our Discord. We do live daily coaching calls every single day. I'll have that down below in the description as well. But now your store is set up and you're ready to roll. Check out all my other videos on how to get traffic to your store and start scaling it up. I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. It's definitely the best store builder out here right now. So definitely get this done today. If you guys like this, remember to leave a like, leave a comment down below with any questions that you might have. And as always, I appreciate you guys for watching these videos and I'll see you guys next time.